Hello, I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays ArchieLuxury. Welcome to the Paul Pluta channel. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel. Remember also, look in the description. There's many ways you can help me stay full-time. You can sponsor me on Patreon. You can ask me to do a paid review for $20 US. I also do phone support. That's correct. For $50 US an hour, I'll answer any question you may have. Please help me out. I want to stay full-time. Okay, straight into paid reviews. This is from Mike. Mike goes, "Hi Archie, I sent you $30 US via PayPal for a watch review. I've always been a watch lover. I've had a couple of shitters in the past, but now that I'm making a little more money, I can afford some better options. I bought a Rolex DATEJUST 2 blue stick dial with fluted bezel last year. I got it mint secondhand from a reputable internet dealer. I love how the dial changes color in the light. The second watch I bought over the summer was a Rolex GMT 2 Batman. No, Batman! It also was secondhand, although it costs as much as retail. I love the way the blue looks almost black in certain angles. I found your channel recently and love your humor. You're a funny fucker. I especially like your rants on shitters. I know exactly what you mean. The worst is when people try to impress you with their shitters, like Movado or Techno Marine. I just want to tell you that they're a cheap cunt, but that would be very rude. Anyway, I took your advice on my third watch and bought the Omega Speedmaster Man on the fucking moon. I know you preach not getting the sapphire crystal, but I like the clear case back. The movement is beautiful. I must say, you know what you're talking about. I absolutely love this watch. I'm pretty happy with my three-piece collection, but I'm contemplating whether or not to get a fuck-off stunner in the near future. I'm thinking Royal Oak 15400 white dial. Would you consider this a fuck-off piece? I might want to trade the DATEJUST in for maybe a Aquanaut instead. I don't know. I've included some pics for you to see. Please just call me Mike for the video. Don't use my last name, as your audience are cunts. Thank you, Mike." Well, Mike! What do I say there? I've got to firstly, let me just go through the list there. So, DATEJUST 2, tick. You can't go wrong with a DATEJUST. I just bought a DATEJUST myself. I bought the two-tone champagne with diamond dial. Beautiful stunner. Steel. Well, this is a two-tone stunner. It's not a steel stunner. It's a two-tone stunner. So I got no problems with you having the DATEJUST 2. You got the Batman. Fuck, the Batman. Okay, you can pay over retail for it. I think it's safe. I don't think you're going to make a lot of money on it, but it's safe. It's a great watch. It's cool. I had a very good friend of mine, Scott, who asked me to bring, it's a long story, but I brought it back for him because he had some trouble with customs and just other bullshit overseas, and he had a few, it's a long story. Scott he traded in his deep sea for a Batman, and I said, "Oh, I wouldn't do it. Why'd you do it?" Once I saw it, man, that is such a cool watch. The GMT pops as a ceramic. It just pops. I'm not a huge, the ceramic on the sub, take it or leave it, but on the GMT, it just pops. So the Batman is cool. You got a Speedmaster. Look, at least you got the manual wind one. At least you didn't get the fucking coaxial. So, although, I mean, in all honesty, fuck me dead. I think you will realize that this, I think this is the better piece, but hey, let's not argue that you got a Speedy. That's cool. My good friend Descartes also has the sapphire back one. So, yeah, it's okay. You listen to the pontiff. Now you're looking for a fuck off piece. Now, the first thing I want to say to you, Mike, is I don't feel so good about you selling pieces off to buy the next piece. And I gotta tell you the truth, Mike. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea. You got a beautiful collection. Let's grow it over time. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to go porn star. You don't have to go porn star, okay? Just take it easy. See, the whole thing about this is that we are such impatient fucks. We want instant gratification. We want to be at the top of our game instantly. Now just slow down. Slow down. Slow down. If you're going to have to sell one to upgrades, all this, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Because look, let's look at this. You got a DATEJUST 2. That's a great business watch. You got the GMT. Man, you can't fucking beat the GMT. That is a cool watch. You got a Speedy. Great collection there. You got to sell one off. Man, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. There are other options. I think Patek. I love Patek. I had 3 fucking Pateks. I had a annual calendar. I had the Calatrava 5107, and I had a Lady's Ellipse. I fucking owned it. The bitch didn't own it. I owned it. That was my watch. I just let her use it on a lease back deal basis. So I had 3. And they're great. I love them. The attention to detail. They're a beautiful watch. They're amazing. They're fantastic. However, they are very expensive. Now, in my opinion, I would just slow down a bit and let's do baby steps. No need to just fucking sell things off. I think the 15400, I'd say you're saying white dial. Look, I don't think it matters if you get the grey blue dial or the white dial. That doesn't really matter, okay? It doesn't really matter. Okay, that's silly. Must be white. Well, it's condition and service history. Does it have box and papers? That's more important than the stupid dial color. And the bluey, I kind of think the white dials are good. The bluey grey dial is also good. It's classic. So I wouldn't just rule it out on the dial basis. That's a great watch. Fucking delicate. Fucking expensive to service. It's fucking nasty. However, don't trade the DATEJUST. Don't do that. Aquanaut is a cool watch, but it's only cool when you add it to your collection, not when you fucking sell things off to buy it. If you don't want to spend as much, I tell you the perfect fuck off watch to get would be a JEWELLERY Reverso Grand Date. That is such a cool watch. It's cool. It's fucking gorgeous. That is a beautiful, beautiful watch. Really beautiful. So there's no problem with doing that. That is okay. But I wouldn't be selling nickel and diming to get it. I reckon. You want to get the Royal Oak? That is a fucking nice watch. But if I had the choice, I'd probably go Reverso Grand Date. I reckon that is a cooler watch than the Reverso. The Reverso is just cool. Sports dress watch. I reckon that's cooler. That's my opinion. It's cooler. I would go Reverso Grand Date. The Royal Oak, that's also a good choice, but they're a fucking delicate fucking thing. And I wouldn't be selling off your collection to pay for, that's just not right. You've got such a beautiful collection. DATEJUST, GMT, Batman, and an Omega Speedmaster. Got all the nice things. Don't be fucking silly. Don't be silly. Don't be dumb. Just work with me on this, okay? And if you've got to take a bit of time, man, I tell you honestly, sometimes we want to get our collection perfect. We want to do it yesterday. Sometimes it takes a bit longer. Money's tight. I know how hard it is. But let me tell you honestly, in all honesty there, in all honesty, please work with me, not against me. Please, fuckers, work with me. Take your time. We don't have to have it. It's not like sex with a hooker where we got to finish quick. You can take your time. You can build your collection slowly. So you got a great collection, Mike. Just slow down. Take a deep breath. Baby steps. Baby steps. Baby steps. I'm Paul Pluta. Welcome to the Paul Pluta channel. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.